Good morning. Today we're going to learn about places in the city in Italian. Obviously, it's our Italian class. So, city is la città. The food store or grocery store is il supermercato. The clothing store is negozio di abbigliamento. The pharmacy, which has a different symbol in it in Italy. So instead of having a red cross, it has a green cross. So when you see a green cross, that's where you want to go if you're sick and you need medicine. And that is called la farmacia, which only sells medicine and nothing else. You can't buy candy, you can't buy chips, you can't buy nothing other than things for sick people. La chiesa is the church. The park is il parco. Il parco giochi is the playground. L'ospedale is the hospital. La biblioteca, as you can see from the books, I'll give you a clue, it's the library. The bank is la banca. And remember, in Italian, you always have an article in front of the word, and it's either feminine or masculine, and it matches the word, the last letter of the word. The post office is l'ufficio postale. Il cinema is the movie theater. The hotel is l'albergo. Il ristorante is the restaurant. La stazione del treno is the train station. Lo stadio is the stadium. La pasticceria is the bakery. And il museo is the museum. So this is showing you, so we're going to do a Blooket quiz after this, and you're also going to have practice Quizlets. There's going to be flashcards and quizzes that you can take, and the pronunciation. So you can click on each slide and it's going to tell you how to pronounce the word, and you can practice on your own at home. We will be doing this also in our lesson in class. So this is our next step. We're all going to try and pronounce, and we're going to learn how to practice to write these words physically on paper. Once we're done with that, we will also be doing a Blooket quiz together in class. Now, all of these places always will have an article, and it is very important for you guys to remember which is the correct one to use. This is why we're practicing not only how to say it, but also how to write it, because it is not necessarily always straightforward. Like in the case of il museo, it ends in O, but the article is not L-O, it's actually I-L. So it is different in certain situations, but it's also important for you guys to be able to recognize from symbols and things like that, like I showed you about the pharmacy, what a place is and how to recognize it when you're in a different country. In Italy, in our case, because they won't always look alike. So once we've done all of the practice writing and figuring out the articles together, we will then do some role play, and we are going to ask each other directions. So you're going to pick a person to team up with. You will be asking each other the questions of, hey, I need directions to go to the museum. And that person will give you the directions. So I will give you some cues, and I will put them on the board so that you can practice. I will be coming around, and I will practice with you so we can all learn how to say these words properly and use them in a sentence. Because you need to speak a different language if you want to travel the world. English is not necessarily the only language around. Okay, so now that we're done with all of that, we will be trying our Blooket. Okay. Let me make this smaller So it fits on our screen. So your Quizlets will have the pronunciation, so you will be able to listen to the words. In this particular case, you will only see the place in a picture, and you will need to figure out which one is the correct answer to the word in Italian for the thing. So let's start. So in this case, we have a swimming pool. What do you guys think is the correct answer? La piscina is the correct answer. The restaurant. What did we say in the slide? Il ristorante. There you go. All right, she's having ice cream. So that is an ice cream shop, which in Italian is feminine, and that is la gelateria. Yes, let's start over. Round 1. Round 3. We have no enemies because I put it in as a homework so that you all had an opportunity to see it instead of doing the actual test right now. But we can go to our Quizlet. And here we can listen to
Libreria.
So libreria is feminine, and it's giving you the idea in parentheses. If it's F, it's feminine. If it's M, it's masculine. That's the library. Actually, it's not the library, it's the bookstore. The library is biblioteca. My bad. Let's try la pasticceria, which we already did.
Pasticceria.
Okay, so you can work on that at home. There's a test that you can take. You can go back and you can do flashcards. And you can also match the pictures to the place. All right? So please, let's focus and let's learn something together. It's actually fun to learn this way. So I hope we all have a great day.